to the Atlantic Dialogues. Dear esteemed guests, ministers, former heads of states, professors, friends, as was mentioned by my colleagues, we have about 80 nationalities here, and we have a very wide sectoral diversifications in terms of partner. I think after 6th edition, we have been able to build a real community of the minds, and actually last year the theme was changing the mental maps. You will have 3 days of intense discussion, so you need to manage your forces. And throughout the conference, it's a program that has also night sessions after the dinners. We want you to be comfortable, we want you to contribute, we want you to have also fun, it's important, across the conference. So please do enjoy the conference and see you around. Thanks.
I'm a bit hesitant to get in front of the TV cameras because I've put on some weight since last time. But that's fine, it shouldn't be a problem. Listen, we're going to talk about the African narrative. I don't know what it means. Do you know what it means? Good to see you. How many East Africans? Okay, let's start with West Africans. How many West Africans do you have here? Let's hear your voices. West Africans? The Southern Africans? Southern Africans? Okay, great. Central Africans? Yeah? There is one Central African making noise for everybody. Great to see you. Any North Africans? North Africans? Okay, a few. We're in North Africa.
Any Africans?
Yeah, well, we'll come to that. Any East Africans? Oh, East Africans are usually the noisiest. I want you to participate. You're sitting very comfortably, but I want you to participate actively. But before we go further, I'd like Obi to start by telling us, what is the African narrative? This word is used a lot, but what does it really mean?
I think that it depends on who is speaking. If an African is speaking, the African is saying, give a narrative that is as factual as possible about the continent. If someone from out of Africa is speaking, it will be dependent on the level of knowledge of the continent they have bothered to acquire.
You asked the question, who drives the African narrative? If you look at it from a purely economic perspective, even from a political perspective, our narrative has never been driven by Africans.
We have an amazing array of young people, and when Obi was talking about young people taking over the continent, you're going to see a bit of that in some of the ideas that you'll hear. And I hope that these ideas will be shaken up and improved by yourselves.
Welcome to this session on the state of the world's economy and its implications for development. And I have a poll question for you. If we could display the poll question. What is your outlook for the global economy in 2018?
Wow, look at that.
So, panelists, you have your work cut out for you. We all seem to think that the sky is going to fall on our heads, right? So you will notice that Brazil accounts for 50% of this panel. You will also notice that this panel is constituted of people with IMF and World Bank experience.